friends, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. So for this build, we are back in Sulani, and if you've seen many of my videos, you know that I absolutely love building in Sulani. It just kind of feels right to me. So we are back in Sulani for this one, and I'm going to go on and put the picture that inspired this build up on the screen where you guys can kind of see what I was going for. So when I first started this build, I actually was going for a more winter in Sulani theme because to me the inspiration picture did have a little bit of a tropical look, but also a very kind of cold, overcast, obviously, look about it too. It kind of looked a little bit colder than your normal tropical pictures do. So with the sun out and everything. So I decided to kind of do that, and then I actually took a break in the middle of building this, and when I came back to finish this build, I had forgotten all about that. So in the end, it's just basically a typical Sulani build for me. I think I even changed the weather to like clear skies and everything for the tour. So yeah, that is basically what I started out going with, and then it ended up just being basically a minimalist beach house, which I still enjoy and think it's pretty nice. I hope you guys like it also. So we're building basically the shell of the house first. We're going to build the pool and the deck area, which is going to get moved around a little bit because it's kind of extended too far out in the lot right now. But we're also going to build the shell of the house first before we do anything else. And that's just basically because I wanted to kind of figure out where everything was going to go before I started landscaping or anything like that. So as you can tell, we are placing these huge debug rocks from the debug menu, of course, from the Island Living pack. And that's basically just to make it look like the house is sitting on something, because with a waterfront lot, you cannot use the terrain tool, or I don't know how, if you can. So I decided to use these rocks to kind of give it the appearance of sitting on something. And so that's what we're building right now, is the floor of the house. You can kind of see in the left side of the video. And another note about these massive debug rocks is that if you actually look at this build on the gallery picture is just a picture basically of those rocks. I did forget when I was building this to check which direction the gallery picture took from, and of course it was not the direction in which I was building. So I have had bad gallery pictures before, as I think anybody who has uploaded to the gallery has had. But this one was exceptionally bad. It's absolutely terrible, but I decided to just leave it because I did not want to change everything around. I kind of had everything exactly laid out the way I wanted to anyway, so I didn't want to have to shift it all around and then lose some things and all of that good stuff. So I decided just to leave it, but just a warning, if you do look at this or see this on the gallery, it is absolutely probably my worst gallery picture so far out of all my builds. It's pretty bad. So yeah, we're just starting on the outside. We basically have the shell of this house done. I think some of the colors are going to get changed a little bit, but basically we're just going to add some landscaping. This is a really simple build for the most part. Of course, I mean, it's a minimalist build, so I guess that makes sense. But even the lot is pretty simple. We're basically just going to have the necessity of a mailbox and a trash can. And then the pool, we are going to throw in an outdoor shower also, just to, because I thought it made sense with this build. So we are going to have a little bit of other things, but for the most part, it's just landscaping. It's just adding some color to this lot. This lot is actually a 40 by 30 lot, so it's actually pretty big for there to not be a whole lot going on. The house itself is a 1-bedroom with a double bed and then a 1-bathroom house. So it is pretty small. It's basically just big enough for 2 Sims, but it's in Sulani. It's totally beautiful. I think it came in at 75,000 simoleons, so it's a little bit high for a starter house, but maybe if you had Sims who didn't have kids or anything like that, or maybe a retired Sim couple, they could move here and it would be a pretty nice house. So one thing you may have noticed in the inspiration picture is, of course, those massive, beautiful open windows. And with the packs that I have with the Sims, I only have the biggest floor to ceiling window I have is a 2-tile. And I'm actually not sure if there is a better option in other packs. If you guys know of a bigger window, let me know. One that doesn't have any frames, like just wide open window that's bigger than a 2-tile, because I think that would be so amazing I love doing builds with really open windows like that, and that's the one thing that was a little bit frustrating in the end with this build, because those heavy window frames just kind of messed with the vibe a little bit. But I was still semi-happy with it in the end. I hope you guys like it also. Like I said before, let me know what you think in the comments of this build. I always love to see what you guys think. But yeah, we're basically just starting to furnish stuff now. Like I said, it's minimalist, so it's very minimal furniture and stuff. And I have to admit, this is one of the first times that I've actually done a minimalist style house. And playtesting it was such a dream. The last few builds I've done, which I think have actually been room builds, have been really terrible when I go to playtest them. And of course, I want my builds to be functional so that they're actually used. But I get so frustrated when I'm trying to playtest a build and I cannot figure out what is causing the problem. But then, of course, if you use a lot of clutter, sometimes that happens. I know a lot of simmers are really good at knowing exactly which items they can use that won't affect that, but I am not really great at that. And so the last few builds I've done have been absolutely terrible to playtest. And so this was kind of a dream to have this build where nothing was wrong. I don't think I had to change anything. Everything was functional right off the bat, and that was really amazing. And yeah, now we're starting on the bathroom. That's the one basically enclosed area. Everything else in this house is going to be open. We're going to use a few dividers from the Island Living pack, but for the most part, it's just going to be like an open concept beach house, which I thought was really nice and cool. And just to have this house overlooking the ocean like it is, I just wanted it to be as open as possible. So yeah, we're going to finish up the bathroom. It's pretty simple. It's just a normal bathroom. We are going to put a little bit of a laundry area in there if you have laundry day. And basically that was just to fill up a little bit of space, because I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really want to clutter everything up, but I wanted it to be full, if that makes sense. So yeah, the bathroom is really simple. Like I said, everything in the house is functional. And then we're going to have a whole kitchen. It doesn't really have a dining area. We have like kind of a bar seating area, but for the most part, it's super simple. We're going to have a bar area, and then of course our bedroom area also. So this house is very simple, but I do hope you guys like it. I feel like I say this every video, but I am hoping to be uploading more often, maybe in the month of April. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to get this video uploaded, so I don't know exactly when you guys will be seeing this, but I am hoping to be able to upload and build a little bit more, because lately, the last few months, I just have not had a lot of time, or I just haven't gotten it done. I don't know which, but I'm going to try to be a little bit better at that. So hopefully I'll be uploading a little bit more. If you have anything you would like to see, you can always leave that in the comments. I'm not one of the best builders, but I can give it a try. I like to do different things. I don't do a whole lot of challenges, just usually because I miss the deadline for them. I procrastinate and then I completely miss it. But yeah, if you have anything that you would like to see, I would definitely think about trying it for sure. And yeah, I can't think of much else to say about this build. Like I said, it is play tested, it's functional. I think it used a total of 5 packs, but I'm not going to try to say which ones because I think I will get it wrong. But I will, of course, have all that information in the description box if you're interested. And yeah, I think the only other thing that I can think of to mention is that a couple days ago the bunk bed update came out, which I know a lot of people are super excited about. I haven't actually played around with them myself so far, but I know that is a big update for a lot of people, so I am so excited about that. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I actually don't build a lot of children's rooms, so I don't know how much that I will actually use it, but of course it's still a really cool option for us to have. So let me know what you think about the bunk beds down below in the comments. And I think I'm gonna stop talking at that. I cannot think of anything else that I wanted to say about this build. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments also, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day.